What's going on, everybody? It's your big homie, the Armchair Operator, and welcome to today's video. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you enjoy the content, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Become a part of the family. We would love to have you. And if you're coming back to my channel, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you also enjoyed today's content. Now, today I'm on location here in Warminster, Pennsylvania for the grand reopening of the Bunker Gun Shop. I don't know if you can see the sign behind me right there. Bunker Gun Shop. We are down here in Warminster, PA. So I just wanted to make a quick video just to give you like a tour of their new store. I was already in there. Yo, I'm telling you, this place is fire, man. They still have a lot of great inventory for y'all, and now they got more space so that way they can better serve the public. So without further ado, I'm just going to take y'all inside with me. All right, so check it out. We've got to go in there, y'all. All right, now check it out. Here we are. We are inside here, and as you can see, all this retail space, and this is just the beginning. We got the merch right over here, all different kinds of stuff, and we got my guys. What's going on, Frank?
What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? All right, we got Frank Bank here, General Manager, Bunker Gun Shop.
Welcome to the Bunker Gun Shop, well, the new Bunker Gun Shop, you know what I mean? We was already doing our thing before, but now we got a bigger location. Yeah. So, you know, if you want to come check us out, 365 West Street Road, we got everything you need. Some stuff that you don't need, some stuff you might like, you know, some stuff you know is out here, you know what I mean? So just come check us out or whatever, you know what I mean?
You being a little modest.
Yeah, I'm being a little modest, you know what I mean? You know, but you see the wall, you know.
Yeah, wall stay packed.
These Carhartt jumpers don't pay for themselves, you know what I mean? So y'all gotta come and spend some money, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm sure they will, man.
You know
I'm sure they will.
What's it?
Yeah, this is dope, y'all. All right, so I just wanted to give y'all a closer view.
So what are they? I don't look at ours. These six. We got
As you can see,
five, and then we got one.
basically the FNs.
At that price, but we literally have.
And then it just flows on over. You got your Beretta section. You got your SIGs.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
More SIGs. Y'all already know about this right here. Now we got the Staccato section. Stocking dealer for Staccato, y'all. That's what I'm saying. There's not too many shops you're going to find that's a stocking dealer for Staccato, especially in this area. And now you got Nighthawk. So you got all your Nighthawks in here, man. Like I'm telling you, this is why y'all need to get down here. And if they don't have it in stock at the moment, I promise you these guys can get it. And y'all already saw that in Life of Obi's video. That's the one that was made with actual decommissioned US currency. Then we just float on over here with it. The rest of the Nighthawks, give y'all a good view of that. Then we flown over here, and y'all already know about that Match X. And I got reviews on a few of these right here, so definitely want to check the channel out for that. Lago Arms Alien, y'all already know about that. Got a review on that. Your watch towers. This right here, that Masterpiece Arms, that's a sleeper. That's on my list for one day in the future. And you got your XP Pros up there, your Fusion Firearms, your Prodigies. You definitely got to give it to them for the flow of everything. Got your Glocks. So listen, y'all know it's Glocktober, right? Y'all know y'all need to come down here and get you a Glock for Glocktober. Personally, I got my eyes on a 19X MOS or 34. But we shall see.
This is a major upgrade for me.
Then of course you got the wall.
Yo, we get 380 with the Liberty ammo.
Wall stays stacked. Semi-autos. Now we over here with the Smith & Wessons. Y'all already know how much I really love Smith & Wesson pistol. All different kinds. That's that 45. Made me wish I kept my 10mm, but we're not gonna talk about that. Your Canics. The chrome, and then they got that anime looking one, and of course you already know about the TTI Combat. when it comes to a stock trigger, it's going to be hard to beat a Canon. Matter of fact, that one right there, that damn Prime. Y'all gonna see that Prime on the channel soon. Trust and believe. Got your shadow systems over here. Got your shadow systems. And where my wheel gun is at? Revolver section. I love a beautiful wheel gun. And not to tell on myself, but y'all gonna see a wheel gun on the channel very shortly. I'm in the process of doing a review for that right now. And then you got your 2011, 1911s, and 22s. Whole lot of inventory. To be honest, it's a lot to even get on the camera. This is why y'all need to get down here and check them out. What's going on, man?
What's going on? Long time no see.
I saw you yesterday.
I know.
A few hours ago.
It's only been 12 hours.
It's too long is what you trying to say. Hey, about nothing, man. You know, just trying to do it up for us. Look at that. Quality optics, Night Force. Y'all already know some of the best optics in the industry between the Night Forces, the Trijicons. Like I said, man, they got y'all covered. Whew. And the Gucci's of the Gucci revolvers. Y'all already know about their Korth. And if anybody know about Honest Outlaws channel, you already know that thing is official. They even got your knives and your class 3s. But listen, let's highlight some of these vendors and get an idea of what's in store. All right, y'all, so we are here with the representative for CMMG. How you doing, sir?
How are you?
Doing all right. So we got some of their wares out here on the table here. If you don't mind, just take us through what we're looking at.
This is our MK47 Banshee. Uses a standard buffer tube, has a Road Warminster trigger that's designed to work with all ammo, including steel case, and takes AK magazines. And this is one of our more famous products.
All right.
Used to have a different name. We're not allowed to say anymore, but they'll tell you in the comments what it used to be.
All right.
This is our CMMG Descent. It's a compact action, so all the springs are contained up in the upper.
Okay.
You don't need a buffer tube, so you can have a folding brace and still run the firearm with the brace folded.
Nice.
Takes 9mm Glock mags, and this is our DefCan suppressor that uses a tri-lug mount.
Nice.
Very quick and easy. Forward charging handle, fixed ejector. So you can run, gives you the ability to run a lot more variations in ammo.
Okay, okay.
And same platform, same firearm, but with a 9mm conversion mag. So
okay.
this is handy. These two firearms come in 11 different calibers.
Okay.
So you can buy a 9mm Descent with a conversion mag. You can swap out the upper and run it in 5.56, 300 blackout, 6.8. Can't remember the rest of that name. 8.6 arc.
Okay.
But 11 different calibers. Then over here we have our Resolute. That one's chambered in 5.56, but get it in several different calibers.
Just right here. Now, what color is this? Just what kind? Is this like burnt bronze or?
Yeah, that's our Midnight Bronze color. We have 5 different colors.
Midnight bronze. Okay.
Yep, Midnight Bronze, black, the flat dark earth we just saw, and charcoal green.
Charcoal green. Okay. So this is base. Oh, this is the Descent.
Yes, sir. That's our Descent BR4.
Okay.
It also comes in 11 calibers.
Okay.
It uses a 870 stock, so we had to machine the lower a little bit differently. We moved the trigger back there.
Okay.
That particular model is compliant in New York, Delaware, and we make models that are compliant in 49 different states.
Awesome. I should probably be giving you this. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
That's awesome. So this is more so for the compliant states, hence the 870 style stock, and this is the standard model.
Correct.
That's dope. That's dope. Okay. Now here's the talk of the town.
Yes.
Yep. Cans.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about these CMMG cans.
All right. So this is our 0-22 suppressor. Retails for $275. It's full auto rated, 22 long rifle, 22 mag, and 17 HMR.
Okay.
Then we have our dedicated 4.6x30 or 5.7 suppressor.
Nice.
And then we have our DefCan 30 cal. It also comes in a 5.56 and It uses the gate lock system. So any A2 flash hider, you can snap that into place. And then we have our Def Can 9mm and 45 suppressors, which use and come with a tri-lug mount, and very easy to put on and take off.
So that's the good thing about this. You don't have to get a muzzle device. You can just put that on any A2 style.
That's correct.
A2 equipped rifle, and then you're good to go.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that also the case with this one?
No, that one uses a dedicated 4.657 mount. It comes with the mount in the box, so you don't have to buy anything extra.
Understood.
But it just unthreads, slides over the mount, threads into place, and then it locks in.
Okay. Are these available at retail now?
They are available at retail now, yeah.
Okay. And what's the general-ish MSRP? Like, we can't give exact figures for YouTube, but what's like a ballpark unit of measure we talking about here?
1,000 clams.
1,000? Okay.
Yeah. And then about 275 for that one. And then we have one more, our new zeroed line of suppressors. 6 different models, direct thread. They come with 2 different hub compatible mounts in the box, and they retail for around $550.
Got you. And listen, y'all know that $200 tax is disappearing as of next year, so maybe y'all might want to get your coins up now.
Yeah.
Put it down on some of these CMMG fans. You can best believe that I will be doing that. But listen, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
All right, we are here with the representative from Q. What's up, good buddy? Now we get a chance to actually get a little bit more in depth in what Q has, what's coming out. Definitely all the different cans, and y'all know Q has some new cans coming out. So I got my guy here. If you could take us away.
Yeah, so I'll kind of go side to side. For the most part, these are classics, right? Things that you know. We have Trash Panda, our Thunder Chicken, our 230 cal titanium options. We have our aluminum 22 LR and 9mm, the Erector 9 and the Erector. Those options. We have our 6-5 specific jumbo shrimp. And then you're kind of moving into the new world, the stainless steel world. Right now, you know, we've had the pork chop and our short chop, our 8.6 cans. Those have been out for a little bit. But these 3 right here are kind of the new.
All right.
We have the Blind Tiger, which is our shorter of the 30 cal stainless. The Speakeasy, the larger of the stainless. And then we have our Southpaw, which is our 5.56 specific can. That has an Inconel blast baffle and end cap to help with the kind of erosion and longevity of the suppressor.
Okay, now just to give the audience an idea of what Inconel is, for those who don't know, like what is Inconel?
So it's a steel alloy that is stronger than the regular stainless steel. It has a lot more nickel inside of it, a lot more erosion resistant, a lot stronger. The turn off of that is it is very heavy comparatively. So instead of doing a full Inconel suppressor, we decided to use the 2 spots that get the most abuse, the end cap and then the blast baffle. Those can have that extra strong material, and those are the only ones that need to be Inconel. The rest of it can just be stainless steel.
Awesome. Okay. Cool, man. All right. So we got the cans. We already know these are out. These, are they at retail right now?
Yep, so they're starting to be at retail right now. Pork chop and short chop have been out for a little bit, but it's been very like 8.6 specific. The Speakeasy Blind Tiger are barely hitting stores now. The Southpaw has been a Silencer Shop exclusive for the last little while, but now it's open for all dealers to be able to order them. So those are coming into a lot of stores now as well.
Okay, all right, and since we can't give exact prices because YouTube rules.
Yeah.
What are they looking to spend when they see these out in the wild? Like, what's a general unit of measure?
So for a general unit of measurements, it anywhere between 800 and 1150.
800, 1150. All right, dope. That's what's up, man. And now, of course, we got the star of the show. We got the 8.6 boombox. This is fire. This is fire. And I know we talked a little bit about like the genesis of the 8.6 boombox and what some of the configurations and everything that's coming out. And I remember you were saying that down the road that the pistol version would be coming soon.
Yep. Yeah, so the pistol versions will be coming along with different barrel length and caliber options.
Okay, so that way you could swap it over to like say
Exactly.
6.5 or 308 and so on and so forth. Okay, and then of course we got our 5.56 version here. Okay.
Our 5.56 Honey Badger, 9.69 inch barrel, 1 in 5 twist.
Okay. All right, cool. Now, one thing we didn't talk about that just dawned on me. I know you guys are coming out with your own proprietary rail system, and I noticed that we have that on the boombox. So if you could talk about your rail setup right here, like what sets this apart from, say, a standard M-lock, and what would there be any like cross compatibility with different accessories? Like, how would that work?
So I'll start at QCert. So QCert is a system that's been designed by us to use steel inserts that are pressed in from the back rather than the M-lock kind of lock nut system.
Okay.
It's a lot easier for the installation of parts, but it's also really strong. Okay. You're at like 800 foot-pounds of tear strength in order to pull one of these QCerts through. And the other thing is it's really awesome for zero retention, so laser aiming modules and all those kinds of items are, you don't have to worry about any kind of shift or anything like that, like you do with M-lock. M-lock does have some shift just inherently within design. QCert is also lighter, even though it has, some of the fixed handguards have up to like 32 stainless steel inserts.
Okay.
And that's just because M-lock was originally designed to be made with plastic.
Okay.
And then it had to get transferred into aluminum, so there's just a lot of excess material that's unnecessary. So you're able to remove all that with QCert, but also have the really easy attachment points with that.
Okay.
As for crossover, there's a couple companies making some accessories, so you can go from like M-lock to QCert, and nothing that we're making right now, but we are also working on our whole own line of QCert accessories. So we have some like vertical grips and some hand stops, and then we're also going to be working on making some like light mounts, and then we have other industry partners that are currently working on it as well.
Okay, awesome, man. Cool. Well, I definitely do appreciate it, and I'm sure the audience does appreciate the extra information. Thank you so much, my man.
Awesome. Thank you very much, my man.
Q. Y'all know what time it is. All right, guys, so we're here again with this gentleman. He's also the rep for Shadow Systems. I didn't know that. So, as you can see, Bunker has a good line of Shadow Systems firearms down here in the display. I'll just give you a quick visual of that. And we got my guy here, so if you could, take us away.
Absolutely. So I'll start with this guy here. This is our CR920. We flip that over? Not flip that over?
Okay.
All right, CR920 Elite. So with these firearms, what we do, we always put the undercut there in the trigger. We have stippling here for your finger. On the other side, well, let's say it will. On the other side there for your thumb.
Yep.
We have a higher dovetail back here to give you a better grip on the firearm, which gives you more control. We have a patented universal optics mounting system, so you don't need a plate with your mounts, and because of the way we designed this slide, we're able to use longer screws to give your mount a stronger connection.
Awesome. Okay.
This comes with two 15-round mags, so similar sized firearms. Like this firearm will fit in a Glock 43X holster, so other firearms in that size will give you a 10-round capacity. This will give you 15 without having to do any conversions.
Okay.
Very nice reset on the trigger. We have stippling and slide cuts already included in your firearm.
Nice. So that way you don't have to get it done aftermarket. You get it, you're already ready to go.
Already ready to go.
So that's the Elite series, and this is the Foundation series, if I'm not mistaken.
That
right?
is the Foundation series. Those have been discontinued, so now it is just the Elite.
Just the Elite. Okay.
Just the Elite. And what else do we have? CR. Do we have any MRs or DRs in here?
I see an MR right here. One in flat FDE and the black ones.
Okay.
MRs. And a threaded barrel option.
Oh, excellent. All right, let's take a look there.
Right there.
All right, so these will fit in Glock 19, Glock 17 holsters. Take the standard Glock mags. Again, we had this is going to be another Foundation series. So grab these while you can. Still have the patented optics cut and the slide serrations. And then on the Elite series, we add the slide cuts. You have an option of a black or bronze barrel, and the tritium front sights.
Nice. Now these, do they come with 3-dot sights, right? Or are those tritium? Oh, not 3-dot. I'm sorry. The front sight, is that tritium or is that
just a white sight?
Just a white sight. Okay. So the Foundation series just has the white sight. These has the tritium front sights. Yeah, that's the one I had. So I had the DR920 Elite. That's the one I had. Phenomenal gun, by the way. Check out my review on that, y'all. It's on the channel. Go ahead and look it up.
If you have the opportunity to shoot these, I really recommend it. Especially when you're looking at the micro compact size, as you get to the X and the XL, you're going to notice much softer shooting, much flatter shooting. And when you add our new comp series to the CR920P or the CR920XP, it really makes a big difference when you're shooting.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, y'all. Shadow Systems, man.
Thank you.
Get down here to Bunker and get you some. All right. Check out just the accessories, just a little snippet of what you will see. Now, just keep in mind, they're still getting in more stuff every single day. So this is going to change. It's going to grow by quite a lot. But you know, you got different magazines to fit your needs. You got your Nighthawk magazines, your 2011 mags. Highly recommend these magazines. I have a few of those. Highly recommend them. Magazines for your HKs, your staccatos.
There we go.
Your CZs.
Yeah, I checked them out. I did. Had to.
Different stuff. Threaded 320 barrels. Got your SIG accessories. Ruger. Beretta. Smith & Wesson M&P. They even got things for your suppressors. I actually need to grab me a whistle tip. I might do that. But they got all your suppressor needs right here. Different muzzle brakes, Surefire war comps, so on and so forth. Lots of different stuff. Very nice. And of course, your Trijicon sights to upgrade the sights on your pistol. If you're still running irons, I upgrade my sights when necessary, even though I run red dots. Chris Vector magazines, all different kinds of stuff. Your ARs, Lancer mags, of course your bunker swag. I'm going to get myself a bunker hoodie, y'all. Like I said, they got something for everybody. Something for the ladies. Nice little hoodie. It's getting colder. Pullovers, different hats, and so on and so forth. All day. Holsters. Now, I'm going to get into my preacher mode for a second. If you spend several $100s on a damn firearm, spend some money on a quality holster. Don't get a cheap BS holster for your expensive gun. Remember, it's a system. It's not all about the tool. But check it out. They got you covered. They got you covered with different holster options. Belts, core essentials. Highly recommend. I'm actually wearing a core belt right now. Very solid. Your mag pull slings. They even got brass for all my reloaders out there. They're going to have some brass, and I would imagine they're going to have some powders too. But yeah, man, check her out. Weapon lights, all different kinds of stuff. Braces. Little safes that you could put in your car for storage or your nightstand or however you want to go about it. Your less than lethal, your pepper sprays and your stun guns. Cleaning supplies. They got y'all covered. Different furniture for your ARs. B5 Systems grips and stocks. Y'all know I highly recommend those. I run those whenever possible. Ain't even got your AR armorer's tools. Yup. Different stuff for the range as well. Yup, you're good to go. And last but not least, they even have different optics for you, like your different red dots, like your acros, your Comp M5s, your EOTechs. Y'all know I love EOTechs, your magnifiers, MROs, RMRs, and so on and so forth. Like I said, they got you covered. But listen, man, like I said, do yourselves a favor. Come on down here, 365 West Street Road, Warminster, and check my guys out. All right, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the brief tour of their store. Like I said, man, it's really nice in there. Way more space. They still getting this set up, but they still got crazy rares out there. So y'all already know how Bunker do. So we're actually going to go over to a local range, Classic Pistol, and we're going to meet up with the guys at Q and see what kind of wares that they brought up for us to test out. All right, y'all. So without further ado, let's head on over to the range. First of all, what's your name, brother?
I'm Liam.
Nice to meet you, Liam. All right, so we are here with Liam from Q, and we're just going to talk about mainly the newest offering that they had, the 8.6 Blackout, the boombox. So, all right, so the boombox, right? Let's talk about real quick the genesis of the boombox. What was like the concept behind it, and how did it come to be?
So it all evolves around our 8.6 Blackout round. We developed that, released it about 2 years ago, and obviously, you know, we started in the bolt actions. It's a lot easier to make the conversion over, but obviously we wanted to make a semi-auto gun. 8.6 Blackouts was designed to work in semi-automatic guns. So essentially it is the next step, I guess, past the Honey Badger, right? The Honey Badger is the OG. The next step up would be the boombox. And same design principles, lightweight, compact, highly effective, and that's just kind of what we all went for. We've used the things that we've learned in the last 10 years of manufacturing to change, you know, to really bring it to the next level. Between material choices, design features, pretty much anything that we felt like this is time for an upgrade, the boombox got. And to be honest, it could have released probably about a year prior to when it could have. But there were just a certain couple things that were like, we're not quite done with this yet, so we decided to hold off, and then we, you know, went through that process, through all the torture testing, and finally released the product that we really want.
So what models of the boombox are going to come out? I know we got the SPR here now. That's going to be a pistol variant. Are you going to offer like different barrel lengths?
Yeah, so eventually we're going to have pistol variants. We're going to have an 8-inch 8.6 pistol, as well as an SPR, and eventually we'll also have options in 308, 6.5 Creedmoor. You know, maybe we'll probably extend past that, but for the most part, that's kind of really what we're working on now. The 308 is probably the most asked for one right now, which makes sense, right? Cheaper ammo, people really love that stuff, but I believe, I'm not sure where it is on the list, but I believe pistols are probably the next up.
So it'll be about like an 8.6 Blackout pistol, kind of like the Honey Badger. And
exactly, right? Because, you know, some people don't want to do the NFA paperwork or deal with that whole process, so we'll have pistol versions available as well.
All right, that's dope. Now, when it comes to the different calibers, now one of the things that I've heard in like other videos was that it's based around the 308 kind of like frame itself, right? So when you're talking about making it for other calibers, is it just like a different type of receiver? Is it a barrel swap? Is it something that's going to be like a little bit more modular?
For the most part, it should just be about a barrel swap, and you'll probably need to make some slight adjustments to your gas block and your gas adjustments. Or we have our rear end system for our bolt carrier groups. You may need a different rear end. You know, 308 has a lot, especially Supers, has a lot more kick and a lot more recoil. So you'll need to make some tuning adjustments just so it runs 100%. But it should be, as you know, we'll probably sell uppers eventually, but we'll probably also just do barrels as well.
All right, man, that's awesome. I mean, is there anything else you might want to tease, like coming soon in the pipeline?
There's not really much that I can tease, like for real. We're working on Megafix right now, which is our long action, bolt action, 300 Win Mag 7 PRC.
Oh, snap.
But that's a to-come item. You know, I'll know when it comes out pretty much, and everyone else knows it comes out. The information gets out quickly. But other than that, boombox. The other versions are coming soon. Unfortunately, we don't really do ETA It's just a thing, you know. When you tell people ETAs and then it doesn't show up, they get all mad at you. So
Yeah, I can understand that because everybody they want it. They were like, I want it right now, and it's just like, well, I gotta wait 3 years. I got it, man. Well, listen. What about the cans? Like, what about some of the cans that you have?
So
here?
we have that was running our short chop. You can also run our 8.6 pork chop. Those are stainless steel 338 cans.
Okay.
We have our Southpaws that are now all over the market. Those are our dedicated 5.56 can, utilizing stainless steel and Inconel as well for the blast baffle and the end cap.
Okay.
And then eventually, coming down the road, the Lefty, which is our flow-through can, will be coming.
Oh, snap.
Yep,
Okay.
we'll have that. The same thing. I don't really exactly know when. We really try to do the ETA stuff. But we also have our new 30 cal cans, our Speakeasy and our Blunt Tiger, which
Okay.
also use premium steel as well. Those are also now out and available.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. See, like I told you, they got like a lot of new cans coming, a lot of new stuff coming. So listen, man, I'm not gonna hold you up. Definitely, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. And listen. I keep trying to tell y'all, man, Bunker, they be on the front lines with all this stuff. So, look, definitely make sure you get down here. The grand opening is still going on up until Saturday. But even after the grand opening, they still going to have a lot of fire stuff. So definitely check out their new store over there at 365 West Street Road. Definitely hit them up, man. So I'm gonna end it here. Maybe we can get some B-roll. We over here running some fun stuff. I'm gonna run some ammo, and then I'm gonna check it because I had a long day and I'm tired, y'all. So enjoy the extra footage. This is your big homie, armchair operator. I'm signing out, man. Peace.